Take the leap of faith. Don't allow fear, doubt, judgment of others, of yourself, your limiting beliefs, your mind, your ego mind to stop you. Do you ever just get this undeniable feeling that you're meant for more? This irresistible calling to do more, to change, to take action, and to become a version of you that you know deep within you exists, that version of you that is capable, that is daring, that is bold, that is not afraid, that is ready for change. That part of you that keeps screaming out. It's like this feeling, this nagging feeling that you can't shake off, that you're simply made for more, that you're here for a reason, for a purpose, that you're not meant to just have a very simple life. And if it is going to be a simple life, then it's going to be one that you truly enjoy, one where you're truly fulfilled and in alignment with the people, the places, the situations in your life, one where you feel in control, where you can have control, where you're not forcing things or people. Do you ever get that nudging feeling that there's just so much more, that there is so much potential for you, that you're capable of so much, but you have this blockage, you have this thing that no matter how many times you try or what you do, it's like you don't move forward, or if you do move forward, you take steps backwards and you keep yourself in the same cycle. I think that sometimes we wait for life to happen to us when we need to make it happen for us. Life doesn't happen to you, it happens for you. This feeling that you're feeling, this undeniable calling that you have within you to step out of your comfort zone, to take the leap of faith, to chase after your dreams, no matter how wild, how impossible, how out of your comfort zone it may feel to be, to make the changes, to make the move, or to even let go of fear, let go of limiting beliefs, let go of doubt. How the universe, God, your angels keep nudging you to do something about it, to do something about this calling, about the potential that you keep holding within, that you keep limiting yourself to, is there for a reason. It's there because you are meant for more. It's there because you are capable of more. Just in me making this video, I don't know how many times I recorded this video before in different occasions, and I would not post it. I would delete it because of my limiting beliefs. I would think about how no one would be interested in hearing what I have to say. I would think about how it perhaps would be boring or it wouldn't resonate with people. Everything and anything that I could think of the excuses that would come up for me not to actually post the videos and knowledge, wisdom that I know I carry and hold, because I've been through a lot of lessons. I've come through a long journey of self-development, of overcoming challenges and limiting beliefs, which I'm still on, that I know I can share with the world, that I know I can share with you, to help guide you in your own journey of overcoming your limiting beliefs, of overcoming your blockages, and also even helping you identify them, because a lot of times we're not even aware of these blockages. It is amazing, it is mind-blowing, the things that I have learned and realized about myself over the past 6 to 8 months. I have never done such deep healing, shadow work, and realization. There's so much that I was unaware of, that I thought, that I didn't even think were there. These blockages, these limiting beliefs, these things holding me back, which essentially it was all me. I was holding myself back. I was holding myself back from posting this video. I was holding myself back from taking the leap of faith, from letting go of people and situations. And when you get to the root of all of that, when you really dive deep into yourself at your core, and you learn yourself, you learn why you are how you are, what programmed you to be this way, what created you When and where and how did these beliefs inside of you get created? Perhaps it was in your childhood, perhaps in your adulthood. Maybe it was a trauma or a bad experience that made you think that you're unworthy, or that you're not capable, or that you're not strong enough, which is all such a false belief. It is such a false belief. It is such an illusion. And every day I realize this more and more. But like truly and deeply, we are our biggest enemy sometimes. And it's interesting to talk about this because I've always heard of these things. I've always heard about having limiting beliefs. I've always heard about incorporating more self-love and being compassionate with yourself and understanding of yourself and figuring out who you are and following your dreams. But when you start experiencing these things for yourself, when you start living it and feeling it and observing it and realizing these things, how it affects you, how it shows up in your life, in your relationships, in your connections, it's a whole different ball game. It's a whole different understanding of these conversations or these topics. So if you are someone who is resonating with this video this far, who has been feeling this nudging feeling, who has been feeling the calling to change, to transform, to heal, to become, to free yourself from your own self-sabotaging behavior, from your own limitations, and you just don't know how or where or why, where to even begin, or how can you identify these things, then I have no doubt in my mind and in my heart that you cross paths with me for a very special reason. I have no doubt that we're here today, right now, for me to be of guidance to you, for us to grow together. I kid you not, this past year has been the most transformative year I've had in my life. It was as if I had 30 years worth of knowledge and wisdom and healing over the course of a year or 8 months. And at first I did not know what was going on, but I trusted spirit. I trusted the divine, and I simply follow. And I'm getting to a point where enough is enough, where I'm tired of my own shit. I'm tired of keeping myself where I am, of the procrastination, of the sabotaging behavior, of saying I'm going to do something and then not doing it, or doing something when I said I wouldn't do it. I'm tired of feeling as if I can't break out of my own jail, my own punishment. I don't want to feel like I'm living a life that is forced. I don't want to feel like I'm living a life that I don't look towards to when I wake up. And I have control over that. It's up to me. It's up to you to take control. And you take control by doing the small steps, by taking small actions, just like watching this video, just like looking up videos on self-development, on healing, educating yourself. Becoming aware is the very first step and a very powerful one. But it is time that we step into our fullest potential, that we break free, unapologetically, being our most authentic self, not caring what anyone has to say, breaking through our limitations, and becoming who we know, because we know deep in our hearts that this is all possible. This is why you can't shake this off. This is why you keep trying, even if you fail. This is why you get up and you try again. And this is why you keep seeing the signs and the synchronicities. And you know what's really interesting? As I mentioned, for me, making this video was basically getting out of my comfort zone. It was basically taking a leap of faith. And right before I started this reading, I can't make this up. The way that spirit works, the way that they're going to keep nudging you, the way that they're going to keep guiding you, that's how you know how unconditional their love is. That's how you know how supported you are. And that is how you know that you should follow the guidance, the synchronicities. You should listen and become present and become aware to the repeated numbers, to the signs, to the songs. And as I was starting this video, and as I dropped into my heart and stepped out of the ego mind, I felt drawn to picking up this oracle deck that I had just sitting there. And I didn't shuffle. I didn't ask any questions. I was simply thinking, and something told me to pick it up and look at the card on the bottom. And how much of a coincidence, because coincidences don't exist, and I think that we all know that by now, that I picked up the pile, and this is the card on the bottom. I hope that you can see that. And it's in reverse, but I'm going to read it to you. I didn't shuffle the deck or anything. It says, leap. You go first. The universe will catch you. Take the action. Take the leap of faith. Don't allow fear, doubt, judgment of others, of yourself, your limiting beliefs, your mind, your ego mind, to stop you from finally overcoming obstacles and challenges and freeing yourself. Don't stop yourself from giving yourself the life that you deserve, from living a fulfilled life, from reaching your dreams, your desires, from healing, from growing, from meeting the right people, whatever it is that your heart is calling out to. It doesn't matter how big it is. It doesn't matter how impossible you think it is or that it's too late. It's not. I promise you that you're here for a reason. I promise you that you are in this lifetime as the beautiful person that you are for a specific reason. And I know you know it. Like, I know that you can feel it in your core, as so do I. And so I'm going to read this to you really quickly because I thought that the card was so fitting. I almost teared up, and I was like, no, I don't want to ruin my makeup. I just did it. But I thought it was such a beautiful coincidence, you know, such a beautiful synchronicity, because coincidences don't exist. The card says, you go first, the universe will catch you. Life bends for the courageous. The universe wants to support you, but first you need to leap. To throw your life up in the air. This is your sign. This is your confirmation that you have been asking for, that you have been waiting for. And no, don't go asking for another sign. Don't go and ask for one more confirmation. This is it right here, right now. And I know that you know it. Learn to shut down ego. Learn to overcome the fear of what if. You know what? Don't even give yourself the time and the opportunity to think about it, to create these false beliefs in your mind about how you're not worthy, or you're not good enough, or you're not capable of. Because yes, you are. I promise you, you are. Step by step, we're going to learn to reprogram ourselves and to become the version that we have always known exists within us. One healing at a time. We are going to break free. From deep within my heart, I thank you for joining me, for taking the time for yourself to educate yourself and to listen to the guidance and wisdom that is coming through me for you. Because ultimately, this is why we're here. It's for this experience. It's to learn, it's to grow, it's to feel. With much love, Goddess Anny, and I will see you in the next video.